I'm still kind of full of fire. Is that normal? I guess I'm not. I've gone from unkindled to enkindled. Broken straight sword. Well, that would be handy if you were playing deprived. Yep, this is high up. More of these sad men. Oh, this one's got a shield. And a spear, like me. So these are unkindled who are less successful, perhaps? I don't know, it looks more... Well, it looks way more undead than me, so if it works like Dark Souls 1 and 2, you go hollower and hollower as you die more and more. And I have so far... Oh! After dying deliberately at the start, I didn't check my appearance to see if I was hollowing out. I should have done that. And now, of course, that Ember restored thing has got to be... I don't know what it's got to be, actually. Let's continue on. I guess I don't fully know the rules for this game's equivalent of humanity yet. I assume there are some rules. Tombstones and trees. That's a big tree. This is all very ruined land aesthetic. There's ascent to a higher place. I bet there'll be a lot of those. Nothing there. Oh! It's a dog. Oh wow, I really should... I'm sorry! I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sure you were a good dog once. Ember. Well, that seems like something I might want. Judging by the fact that killing an air of fire gave me Ember restored, I feel like this burning, this is probably like the embered state. Ember is probably like humanity. Let's check out items. Once again. Gain strength of flame, boosting HP until death. Increased makes HP, so that's the way they're spinning it here is it's not that dying reduces your max hit points. Embering increases them. Summoning signs become visible, seekers of embers can be summoned. The embers may also attract invaders. Speaking of which, I should try an invasion in a sec. Nope. Apparently this is Firelink Shrine. Looks different. But not entirely so. There are reminiscent aspects here. The pools of water, I did think they looked a little bit broken walls. It's, I don't know if it's the same physical place or not. Lothric-Lordran relationship unclear. Is there a bonfire inside it? Can you reach Ashen Kiln? It really has been built into a proper shrine. There's thrones and candles and that must be the level girl. This is From Software's stereotype of women. They help you level up, but they're cryptic about it. It's actually the woman from the opening cinematic. She heard the bell, she put the blinding crown on her face.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one.
There's the guy over there.
I'm a firekeeper. I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them.
These thrones?
To this end, I am at thy side.
Alright. Let's chat about all of this.
Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen One, bring ye souls plucked from their vessels.
Okay.
Ashen Ones are ashen. Farewell, I've made a fool.
Okay. Should bring her souls plucked from their vessels. You mentioned lighting the...
Ash, produce the coiled sword at the bonfire.
Aha.
The mark of ash will guide thee to the land of the lords. To Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge. Farewell, I've made the...
So I can use the coiled sword here, I assume, although I'm not getting a... Oh, I'm not actually getting any option to... Oh, no, there it is. I was going to say I wasn't going to do that just yet, but I guess I've done it. Oh, the ember. I think it went from me into the flame? Oh no, I'm still burning. I'm still kindled, as it were. Hey, it's a guy.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death.
Yep.
Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the lords of cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
Collapse.
Don't you think?
I'm almost getting the impression here the Lords of Cinder are truants or something. That they look like boss monsters in the cinematic. Someone here and a man over there. So these are the thrones of the Lords of Cinder. Do they just hang out at Firelink Shrine all of the time? Except when a bell rings? No, because they were in coffins, right? The place is full of ashes. I think this building, I think this is the kiln. I think this is the kiln of the first flame. Not, oh. Holy King Lothric, last hope of his line. I'm guessing Lothric is related to this place being called Lothric. Watchers of the Abyss, yep. Yulm the Giant, the profaned capital. Could that be the giant country that was invaded in Dark Souls 2? Ludleth the Exiled, I don't recognize that one. And St. Aldrich. Hello, there's a guy in that one. Ludleth, I presume.
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charmed course.
Yep, it's pretty undead looking.
This sad cadaver. No need to be coy. Have a closer look.
So, one of the Lords of Cinder is still here.
Knowest thou of our purpose?
Is he more responsible than
5
others?
thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire.
5
The
lords.
fast fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a Colossus.
He is pretty small.
No stuff, so I
But when the fire was first linked,
do not be away over long.
it took... That seems like a nice old burning guy, or burned guy. When the fire was first linked, it took just the High Lord Gwyn. And then later on, a mortal was able to do it. Perhaps 2 of them, depending on how you do it in Dark Souls 2. Well, no, I think the throne there was a bit different. And now it's, I think that takes 5 people. Souls must have become fragmented and faded and weaker, and it's harder and harder to keep it going. So, it looks like the premise of the game on the surface is these Lords of Cinder are 5 powerful people that got together and linked the flame again and again. They are cinders, you know, not consumed by the flame. But what happens after a while? Do they lose their purpose when the fire gutters? Are they consumed one by one and sent to the coffin, such that Ludlithair is the last one? And then it takes embers to restart the fire, and someone to contain the embers, an unkindled or hollow undead. Interesting. So Rick here, she's basically a Baal bondsman. Okay, what's up here? Got some exploring to do before I check out that bonfire.
Well, a newcomer, I see.
Hey, I recognize this
I
guy.
am Andre. I serve at this shrine.
What are
As a
you
humble
doing
smith,
alive, Andre?
forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms.
Truth.
Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
Maybe it's a different Andre. Alright, I've got a lot of options here. I cannot reinforce Estus flasks yet. I can reinforce weapons. I can infuse weapons, although I do not have the gems it takes. I can repair equipment, which I don't need to do, thankfully. I can allot Estus. Oh, you can split between normal and Ashen Estus. Well, since all my Ashen Estus does right now is heal me, I'll use the normal Estus. Interesting. So that means that spellcasting characters, heavy spellcasters, can effectively use the Estus flask for that. That's cool. I like that.
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large, but when overused, they'll eventually break. When their durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire. But should chance impel them break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back into shape.
The way this guy speaks is
They
very,
take no pleasure in breaking, I assure you.
he loves those
handle
apostrophes.
with care, if
I
you
assure
will.
you.
Their simple reinforcement. Reinforcement is straightforward. Infusion is a more advanced form of smithing. Reinforcement requires titanite. Bring the stones. It's my purpose after battle. Your weapons are your only friends. Forge them well, and they won't let you down.
I hope not. Hurrah! Hurrah for smithing.
Another matter.
Another matter.
Infusing weapons with gems requires a special kind of coal. My humble coals won't be any use infusing more unusual gems. I know, it's an awful shame, but it's all I have.
So I gotta find more blacksmiths.
Oh, please don't give me that look. Believe it or not, I'm quite thin-skinned.
Rex does not look super impressed.
Oh, by the way.
By the way.
If you find any Estus shards, bring them here. They can be used to reinforce either of your Estus flasks.
Both at once, really.
Without those flasks, you want for life or focus. And they'll always stay with you. Why not treat them well?
Why not?
Weapons and
Okay, that's enough of that.
But they so pretty be careful.
Prithee!
I don't
Oh my god!
squandered.
Wow, they must have done some serious wordsmithing on this game to come up with Prithee. And there is also a woman here who looks very familiar.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One.
And sounds very familiar.
I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine.
No, you aren't. You're the narrator of Dark Souls 2.
Armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveller.
This is one of the
And
ex-firekeepers.
yes, I'm undead too, but not so
From
charitable as
Drangleic.
to give my goods away.
I'm expecting her to start cackling at any moment.
Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy want? No?
There we go, that laugh. That's the same laugh. This is either the same person or the same voice actress. Oh, buy and sell. That's good. I'm actually going to start by right out of the gate selling the broken straight sword here. Yeah, as the item description says, it is a weapon with no exceptional qualities. Only a mad hollow would choose to fight with this. Though it has a weapon skill, but I don't know how to use those yet, so... 3 souls.
Ashen One, if my wares are not to thy satisfaction, bring me umbral ash.
Umbral?
With ash, I'll fashion new wares.
Cool. Like badges in
Is it not
Bloodborne.
our sorry fate to sup on death?
Yes. It's mine at least. I don't quite know how it is you turn ash into stuff. I've got to work out who Rek is and how she feels about all of this. The facial expression I chose is gives an unfortunate effect of just kind of staring, like looking straight forward all the time, just like observing, not quite unblinkingly, but intently. Maybe she's very curious. What can I buy? Oh, tons of stuff. I know what most of these items do from earlier games. Not the tower key. Key to the tower behind the shrine. Sorceries. And a miracle. Hang on, that's the miracle I've already got. Oh. Weapons. Most of which I don't meet the requirements for. So I could buy a short sword. I don't have the dexterity for a scimitar. Strength for a halberd. Some shields. Chain helm, chain armor, leather chain wood. I don't really want any of this stuff. The thing is, I would like to get to try out lots of weapons because I've got enough Titanite to enchant one already, but I don't know what weapons I want to use yet. I need to pick up various things and try them out. Maybe I should buy the short sword just to try it. Maybe not though. I will certainly contemplate the idea. If this guy is not crestfallen, then I'll be some sort of monkey's uncle of some sort. You know what? I'll call him the Connipted Warrior. That seems to be the shrine's inventory. We've got 5 thrones, 4 empty, 1 containing a Ludleth. We've got the guy who's given up.
What a sick joke. Ask you.
Firekeeper. Handmaid, who I'm pretty sure is the former Firekeeper. And Andre the Blacksmith. He did not say he was Andre of Astora. It may or may not be the same Andre. Right. It's time to explore outside the shrine a little more. I don't want to use this... What did she say? Travel to the high wall of Lothric? I don't want to do that until I have made certain I know about the area. Oh, that's not the way out. It's around the other side. So I noticed that there are 3 beings who... Oh, is that a way I can... Oh, I can fall. I don't want to fall down. Maybe I should though. See if it leads somewhere. Oh, it does, but only here. 5 thrones. Ludleth is still here. And 3 Lords of Cinder were mentioned in the opening cinematic. Saint Aldrich of the Deep, the Abyss Watchers of Farron, and Yorm the Giant. Yorm like Yarnum. So, this High King, this King Lothric, he was not mentioned. Whole country named after a guy, I guess. This must be the way up to the tower. Hello. Oh, that guy takes multiple attacks. Wow, I've really run up against a tough strain of unkindled here. east-west shield. Cool. More souls. I like this constant flame effect. I'm certainly going to strive to be an Ember much of the time so that I look cool. Don't think I want to fall off there. I think this is the only path I haven't explored. Oh, it's some guy. No! Okay, he's more powerful than the others. Whoa, considerably more. Broke my guard pretty easily there. Okay. So is that some bleed that's been inflicted on me? So I'm getting the idea pretty immediately here that that tower is a place I'm not meant to visit yet. Perhaps, you know, more powerful than I am. Obviously, that's not going to make me give up. Basically, the only way I can think of to beat him is oh, it didn't work. I was trying to backstab there. What I was going to say, the only way I can think of to beat someone with much higher stats at the start of the game is don't block, instead avoid the attacks by rolling, leaving me with enough stamina to attack back myself and try and backstab him to death. Curse you! Yeah, I could try running in the door, but the existence of the tower key makes me think I'm not getting in without it. Well, I'll come back when I have 20,000 souls and know how to beat a hard enemy. Okay. Let's do this, I guess. Yeah, there's no reason to put it off further. Travel. The High Wall of Lothric. This must be, for some reason, where the Lords of Cinder are. The picture there, the architecture, really reminds me of the city of Yharnam. Huh. So I can go to Firelink Shrine, sorry, in the Cemetery of Ash, the bonfires are Udex Gundir, Cemetery of Ash, and Firelink Shrine, and that's where I am. But at the High Wall of Lothric, there is also a link to Firelink Shrine, which is where I am. What happens if I pick this one? I don't know where I'm going. Huh. I probably should have expected that. Alright. To the High Wall of Lothric.